Rapper Tyga, spelled Tyga, kind of pronounced like Tiger, but Tyga, deleted his OnlyFans account I saw on Instagram and started his own platform, Myystar, with two Ys. Just as I said would happen. Remember on Friday's show when I mentioned that the top OnlyFans creators should just leave the platform and start their own? Well, they could do that and just cut the fees. Apparently, Tyga is a fan of the show. Here's my clip from Friday. If the service can't do it correctly, shut it down. And then the people who are the top performers on this service should just make their own. It's not hard to replicate the service, to be totally honest. The top 100 people should just leave and make their own OnlyFans, take back that 20%. So there you have it, folks. Once again, you heard the future here just a little bit earlier. And you know what? I can predict the future to a certain extent on this podcast because I talk to founders all the time. And sometimes you might wonder, how did Jason nail that? A lot of times the reason I nailed this is because other founders are calling me saying, hey, JCal, I want to start a competitor to that. And then I present it to you as a prediction when in fact it's confidential information I have. So just know that sometimes when I make a prediction here, it's because behind the scenes, I have a little bit of extra information. The founders who are likely to start these things might tell me. So sometimes that is what's happening. Shortly after I recorded on Friday, Tyga tweeted the following: just deleted my OnlyFans, starting my own platform, Myystar, more futuristic, better quality, and only a 10% fee. Obviously, cut it in half. Creators will also be able to make content of their choice. I think he's alluding to adult entertainment as opposed to still pictures, i.e. porn. And apparently, apply now to be the first to get an invite, he says. Myystar's 10% cut is half of what OnlyFans takes. So when a founder trips and a company trips, that's an opportunity for other people to just roll right over them. And you know what? Tyga is one of the top people on OnlyFans, I understand. So he's got a good shot of doing that. The Tyga brand, I think, is going to be bigger and attractive to both entertainers on these platforms and to the audience. So congratulations to him on building, I think, what will be $1 billion company. Not my cup of tea. I'm not going to invest in it. But if you have the ability to invest in it, I'm pretty certain this will become a very good investment. The new platform will launch in October. Coincidentally, that's when OnlyFans will start banning explicit conduct. If you remember, they're fine with explicit content, but not conduct. In other words, you can be naked, but you can't be naked and having sex. He has over 23 million followers on Instagram. And I've been saying over and over again, the top Instagram creators or TikTok creators should leave and make their own. Apparently, here is an example of that happening, albeit on the adult side. According to Myystar's announcement, quote, creators will have the ability to sell NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. What a brilliant idea. One of ones, one of 50s, just every piece that an OnlyFans creator creates could also go up in value and be sold. Wow. You get the membership fees and you get a little bit of that NFT pixie dust. Great vision. After the OnlyFans news broke last week, competitive platforms have tried to take advantage of the opportunity and capture some of the fleeing adult creators. Just for Fans is a similarly adult-themed platform, I'm told by my researchers here, and they released the following statement on August 19th. The adult industry is sadly used to companies cutting their teeth on the adult market and then abandoning them once they reach critical mass. Just for Fans was founded and built by and for sex workers, and its staff is 100% comprised of sex workers and people who have been in the porn industry for many years. We are a porn site that will never change, and we just have no interest in mainstreaming, in quotes. Just for Fans is number 2 in traffic to OnlyFans, and we are well poised to make sure adult content creators are not abandoned. We welcome them all to our website. We believe we have the most innovative platform out there and are constantly evolving to meet the needs of our community. We welcome everyone to check us out. Just for Fans followed up the statement with tips and tools for how users can migrate large amounts of content and data from one platform to another. And it appears they've gotten a lot of traction with migrating creators and users, according to my research team, as they've been tweeting about server migrations and apologizing for crashes over the past couple of days. Note, Just for Fans takes 30% of creator revenue, which is 10% higher than OnlyFans and 20% higher than Tyga's new platform, Myystar. So I'm sure they will change that. According to the TOS, Just for Fans is a pretty unique referral model for top accounts. Here's the quote: select members are allowed to make model referrals, signing up new models to the system via a special link we provide. They will earn 5% of a model's net earnings on subscriptions only for at least 1 year, with the likely potential of the time period being extended. But we reserve the right to evaluate the program after 1 year. Payments are made on the first of every month. For the previous month, chargebacks will be debited accordingly. So this is interesting. They're creating a multi-level marketing adult entertainment industry program, also known as an affiliate program. If this was then they got 1% of every model that they brought in the systems, referrals to the system. It would be a full-blown Mary Kay Cosmetics. And as always, we're seeing massive innovation from the adult entertainment industry. Maybe this will all come to podcasting at some point. Instead of listening to this podcast, you'll all have to pay, and then I'll turn you guys into podcasters to take some of your money. Not likely to happen. We're doing very well with the advertising. Sold out. I think we're sold out through November, and we just went to 5 days a week. So the podcast is doing great. In fact, we're hiring another producer. If you're thinking of getting into podcasting or you've been in podcasting, we're going to hire our 4th producer. So there'll be 7 people on the team, not counting myself. This podcast is doing really well. Every startup needs business insurance, and you should look no further than Embroker. If you don't have insurance, you failed one of the first steps. Embroker technology saves you time and money. Prices are up to 20% lower with better coverage than the incumbents. You can go from sign up to quote and purchase in just 10 minutes. When you work with Embroker instead of business insurance incumbents, you're not dealing with large, slow corporations. Plus, the sign-up takes days, not weeks, and the process is transparent with no opaque pricing. Here are 4 crucial types of startup insurance that they cover. And you're going to need all 4 of these in all likelihood. Cyber insurance, in case you get hacked. D&O insurance, so if your directors and officers do something dumb and you get sued, you're covered. You have E&O insurance, which covers errors and omissions. That's what the E and the O stands for. And it helps you scale because many major customers will ask to see your E&O insurance in order to close a deal. And of course, EPL, Employment Practices Liability. This covers harassment, wrongful termination, and more. To instantly buy custom-built insurance for startups, go to embroker.com/twist. That's EMBROKER.com/twist. And while you're there, get an extra 10% off using the offer code TWIST. You guessed it. Okay, let's get back to this amazing episode.